Today's a really special day because it's this big boy's birthday. It's your birthday, Duke. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. But this year especially, it is monumentally more important than past years, and we'll get into that. But I just got done with the run. I took Big Boy on a birthday walk, went and got him some birthday treats and toys, and I want to take him outside and wear him out a little bit, and I'll show you guys my new addition in my backyard. Dude, you wanna play? Yeah, you wanna play? You wanna go play? All right, let's go play. Ooh. Look at that autofocus. That's actually pretty nice. So you guys can see, I've talked about it on stream a few times. I don't think I've really talked about it in a video, but my new obsession is disc golf. And he loves to be out here practice with me. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but I am. Dude, stop. Why are you getting an attitude with me? Sit down. Sit. Okay. Okay, I gotta make pressure on. I made it. Don't need anybody's one. Oh! Quit barking. You're just mad you can't get them because they're in the basket. Go. I didn't think I could actually make that, but here we are. This is what he does. Dude, this is what he does when he can't bite on my Frisbee. Duke, leave it. Leave it. You better stop. You're evil. Duke! All right, you want a bath? Do you want a bath? That's where you're... Duke. Duke. You really? Okay. Do you want a new toy? Do you want a new toy? Do you want a new toy? You want a new toy? Let's get you a new toy. You want a birthday toy? You want a birthday toy? He's like, bitch, where is it? We got a lot of things in this bag. We got a fox thing. We got a, I don't even know what to call it. Oh, it's a moose. We got a moose. We got a moose. We got an antler. That better last a long time because that shit was expensive. And then, we'll save this for later, even though it's broken. I got him a, you can kind of see it, a happy birthday cookie. Happy birthday. I love you. I love you. I'm glad you're still here. 6 years old. Oh, that's a good boy. And he said, I'm gone. So now it's time to get into the sad and sentimental part of why this birthday for Duke is so important and special to me, because I didn't honestly think that he was gonna make it to this point. This is his 6th birthday, right before his 5th birthday. Right before the New Year's of his 5th birthday, about a year and a half ago, I don't even know what to call it. I came home and there was fluids all over the house. I didn't know what was going on. Jamie had a surgery she had to get done, and I was with her for 8 hours a day. I thought he would be fine because he used to be fine whenever I would leave him for that long to go work. And I come home and I come home to that and I'm like, oh, I felt so terrible because I thought I was failing as a dog dad because he needed to go out and I wasn't there to let him out, so he had no choice but to do that. And he was acting weird. I thought he was, just ashamed, or he knew that I was going to be mad that he did it, all that in the house. And I didn't think anything of it. And then I let him outside to go do his business, as I like to call it. And he gets outside, acts kind of normal, and then I just see him fall to the ground. And I'm like, that's not Duke. Duke used to be a pretty athletic and capable dog. And then he started wobbling. started wobbling a lot, and it started freaking me out. I didn't know what was going on. So I picked him up and brought him inside, and he was looking a little weird, but after about 20, 30 minutes, he was kind of back to normal. Had his energy, wasn't seeming weird. I was like, okay, this is, maybe he was just freaked out. I don't know. And then over the next couple of days, he started getting this eye twitch, where his eye would just start to lose control and bob up and down, up and down. So I took him to the vet, obviously, and they thought initially that it was an inner ear infection, and that it was pressing down on his optical nerve, and that's what was causing the twitching. So he gave him some antibiotics for the ear infection. Over the next week or so, he kept having it. Some stages it would be really bad, where it would happen for an hour or more. Sometimes it wouldn't happen for days at a time. So I thought, okay, maybe the vet was right. Maybe that's what was going on. And then Jamie and I woke up one day, and it was legitimately one of the worst days of my life. He starts whining like he normally does in the morning, like, hey, I need to go out. And then all of a sudden, we just feel the bed shaking, because we didn't think anything of it. It was super early. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I say super early for a gamer, okay? And then we just start to hear the bed shake, because I didn't look at him when he was whining. All of a sudden I looked at him, and he's just seizing up, completely lost complete control of his entire body, shit in the bed, pissed in the bed. And I was like, oh man, this is not good. So I immediately called my vet, and I'm like, hey, there's no way this is an inner ear infection. He just had a huge seizure. They said, okay, well, keep an eye on him and make sure to record how often these seizures happen. If they don't happen very often, then, there's nothing to really be concerned about. Make sure to see how long that the seizures last for. And I didn't, I was like, okay, well, the way they're talking, I thought that we weren't going to have any more issues, that it was going to be a very frequent thing. And then within the next 20 minutes, he had another one. So I immediately, I picked him up, and his body was legitimately lifeless, and put him in the car. And the struggle with this is our vet is about an hour and a half away. It was in my hometown that I grew up in. So they're a little bit away. So I was a little hesitant on taking him that far. But they said, I called them and I asked them, I said, hey, if he has another one, I'm immediately hopping in the car and I'm taking him to you. And as soon as I got off the phone with them, he had his other one. So I picked his ass up, threw him in the car, and we made it. About an hour and a half drive, and made it in about 40 minutes. So I was not really abiding by any laws. So we get there, and that was a day that I learned that they had gurneys for dogs. Duke was pretty much in a comatose the entire ride up there. He was drooling on Jamie's lap because she was in the back. We both thought that was it for him. We both thought that was the end. So I called my mom, who lives probably about 20 minutes away from the vet, and I said, hey, you need to meet us up here. And so we kind of all thought that was it. That was our train of thought when we were going in. And the most painful part was the fact that, we get him in there, and I'm pretty much saying goodbye to him. I'm just holding on to him, just bawling my eyes out. And they're like, okay, well, we need you to leave now. And I said, what? You want me to leave my dying dog? They said, don't worry, he's going to be okay, but we need to do our job. And so that was the hardest part, was seeing him in that condition and having to trust them and leave him thinking that I'm going to get a call in an hour or two and say, hey, he dead. So I think he stayed at the vet a total of about 5 days. And that was awful, because I rushed up to the vet in the town that I was at, and I had the clothes on my back. I didn't have any other clothes, so I had to go to the local Walmart and buy a couple clothes for a few days and just kind of rotate those in and out until he was ready to come home. And he was so hopped up on the meds that they gave him. They gave him seizure meds, pain meds, everything you could think of, that his body just, it didn't know what to do. He pretty much slept all day, pissed whenever he woke up. And if he actually had to go outside, if he was competent enough to know that he needed to go outside, I pretty much had to carry him, hold him up while he did his business, and then carry him back inside. So it was a rough few months, but every single day he kept getting better and better and better till we are where we are today, where he's pretty much, I wouldn't say he's 100% back to the normal Duke, but he is probably about 85 to 90% of the dog that we had before. And that is, that's more than enough for me. Absolutely. And why this birthday is such an even bigger deal is the fact that they put him on seizure meds. Hey, buddy. You got your, look at this. He's got his toy. Duke, what are you doing? Can you stay down here? I don't want you. Leave your toy. I don't want you bringing that down there. Duke, no. No. Another reason why this birthday is such a big deal is because they put him on seizure meds, obviously. Phenobarbital, if anybody cares. And so he's been on that for about a year. They put him on that for a year. They said no matter what happens, he needs to be on that for a year. If he has no other seizures or even signs of seizures, then after a year, we can start to talk about weaning him off. So we got to the year mark. And so I really wanted him to get off the meds because I could tell when he was on the meds that he wasn't the same. He couldn't move the same. He was always tired. He was gassed after taking maybe a half a mile walk. He just wasn't the same dog. He had gained a lot of weight, which, wasn't his fault. We tried to limit his food, but that's just how the meds were working for him. So after a year, it was really nerve-wracking because I was really nervous at the fact that if we took him off of these meds, are we gonna have to live through another day like we did before? And so he took 2 pills a day, 1 in the morning and 1 at night for a year. And then after that year, we took him to 1.5 pills for a month, and then 1 pill, 2 halves a day for a month, and then a half a pill for a month, and then none. As of the 1st of this month, Duke is medication free. So that's why this birthday is such a big deal. Not only did I think he wouldn't make it, but he's also doing without being on any meds, and you look good, bud. Hey, Duke. Hey, Duke. Oh, man, that's my guy. That's my best friend right there. Hey, buddy. You enjoying your birthday, buddy? You enjoying your birthday? Are you enjoying your birthday? Roar. Roar. Ah. Proud of you, buddy. You did it. You did it. You made it to 6. Woo! So I need everybody down in the comments below to wish Duke a happy birthday. Hey, Duke. Happy birthday, buddy. I love you.